Hello, I'm Councilmember Jesus Andrade, and I represent the people of Weston Ranch. The City of Stockton applied for and received highway safety improvement funds from the federal government to increase safety for pedestrians and bicyclists at 9 crossing locations in Weston Ranch. Today we are pleased to share with you the safety improvements at all 9 locations have been completed. The locations where these changes have been made are primarily near schools, parks, the historic San Joaquin Trail, or near green space areas. These signals apply to all motorists, pedestrians, and bicyclists at all times, not just when children are nearby or school is in session. Some of the improvements that you will see include flashing beacons, high visibility crosswalks, signage, and changes on the sidewalk to improve access or ramps to the crosswalk.
As mayor of the City of Stockton, I can tell you that there are few things more gratifying than seeing a project completed, particularly where and when that project addresses a significant need in the neighborhood. Weston Ranch is an area where many community members walk or ride their bikes. These new signals and safety improvements have been completed at crossings near schools, parks, and other locations frequently used by pedestrians and those riding bicycles. The locations were identified through studying each location and by holding meetings with the community to determine the needs of those who live in Weston Ranch.
At Carroll and Weston, near Ishigoto, a signal called a hawk has been installed. This is a signal with lots of warnings for drivers and those walking or biking in the area. Hawk stands for a high-intensity activated crosswalk system. Let's take a tour and see how they work.
Wait.
Okay, here we are. Just want to make sure vehicles stop first before we cross. We're at the major intersection of Carroll and Weston and Ishigoto, where a lot of people speed by and use this to get to work and home. And it's a very important intersection here in Weston Ranch. So as you can see, these improvements are going to make a major difference in our community. Now here we are at another intersection that was improved. This is McDougal and Ishigoto. And as you can see, this is the continuation of the trail, which is used by a lot of people who are getting their walk in the morning, running in the morning, bicycling, and also people who use it to access the shopping center that's just east of us here. And so this was a major improvement to safety, pedestrian safety and vehicle safety. And so we're also very glad about this one. Now we're here at the intersection of EWS Woods and Ishigoto, which as you can see is another major intersection because of the park behind us here, which is heavily utilized by families and kids. It's one of our biggest parks here. And then because it also leads to the trailway. And so this was a major improvement for pedestrian safety. We're very happy to have this new crosswalk here. Now here we are in front of Weston Ranch High School, here on the intersection of Henry Long Boulevard and Venice Circle. As you can tell, this is a big intersection for students and families to get to school. And so we are happy that we also made improvements here in this intersection so families and kids can have a peace of mind that they'll be protected as they cross over to get to school. The changes made at these locations are new for everyone. Weston Ranch has large, wide roadways with lots of intersections. It is important to remember that all motorists, pedestrians, and bicyclists must obey the signals and signage at all times, not just when children are present or when in-person school is in session. Pedestrians and bicyclists must follow all safety rules too. Stop and scan all 4 directions of the roadway for traffic and hazards before entering the crosswalk, left, right, behind, and forward, even if the signal has indicated that it's safe to proceed. Do not follow the hand signals of a driver, even if they wave at you to cross. Wait until all wheels of the vehicle have stopped and you are sure the driver knows you are there by stopping at the edge of the curb and demonstrating a hand signal. Even if one driver has stopped, continue to scan all directions of the roadway for other vehicles that may not see you. Do not assume that drivers will obey the signs and signals or that they see you. Always stop, look, and listen before proceeding with caution. These are important changes for our community and neighborhoods as we all enjoy walkable, green spaces, and enhance pedestrian and bicycling safety. I want to thank my fellow City Council members who approved this project and investment in Weston Ranch, and all the city staff who made these improvements possible.
Councilmember Andrade has taken you on a tour to show you what these crossings and signals look like and how to use them safely. Thank you to everyone who participated in the process of making these improvements possible.
And there are other locations across Weston Ranch where similar improvements have been made.